CGTN has been speaking to Russian President Vladimir Putin, where he discussed various issues ranging from China-Russia ties, the Belt and Road Initiative, as well as Russia's latest policy agenda on Russian people's livelihoods. Here's an excerpt from that interview where Putin talks with Shen Haixiong, president of China Media Group, about how China and Russia should work together on innovation, as well as relations between Russia and Western countries.
It
is indeed a major direction for development. As we know, President Xi and the Chinese government made tremendous efforts in economic modernization, as well as boosting development in prospective sectors such as the digital economy. There's no doubt that it is closely related to future technological developments, including automation and artificial intelligence. In today's world, innovations, especially those with great potential, all happen in science and technology. In the fields of biology, genetics, and others, scientists and technological personnel will be the world's leading forces. While we join efforts with our Chinese friends in the new areas, cooperation in the traditional fields will also continue. We have conducted intensive studies in these areas, and we have plans and intentions to cooperate with China. We know that China has garnered remarkable results in the Internet of Things and e-commerce. However, it is not enough for Russia and China to work together to pursue short-term development. We should also work together to develop such sectors as digital, technology, manufacturing, infrastructure, energy, and alternative energy. Then we can not only utilize the results from scientific researches, but also convert the results into new driving forces to produce more results. If we can achieve this, then we will unquestionably become world leaders in these areas, and we're set to work towards that end.
While domestic affairs concern people's sense of worth and happiness, foreign affairs concern their sense of security. In recent years, President Putin has been striving to ensure the security of the Russian people, from Chechnya to South Ossetia, from Crimea to Syria. His tough stance on security issues is obvious to all. As a result, the Russian people now feel safer. However, the security risks have not been completely eradicated. Economic sanctions, military containment, and regional power plays have become serious areas of contention between Russia and the major Western countries. Since the Ukrainian crisis in 2014, the United States and Europe have imposed economic sanctions on Russia. In particular, since President Trump took office last year, the White House has unleashed a series of sanctions storms. All in all, the external environment for Russia has become more and more problematic.
Dialogue and cooperation as equals is a wish for many, but we have been facing a tough challenge. That is the economic sanctions on Russia by Western countries. Where do you think relations between Russia and Western countries will be headed next?
I'm hoping for a positive relationship, where we're not surprised nor scared by current limitations and sanctions, and we will never give up the path of independence and sovereignty. My point of view is Russia should either be a sovereign state or not exist at all. Of course, the Russian people will always choose the first option. I think the Chinese people would make the same choice. We have no other choice. But we are aware that through those limitations and sanctions, our companions have been trying to achieve one goal, that is to restrain our development. I have no doubt that this attempt, in the legal sense, is called impossibility defense, is an affirmative defense. None of these will have an effect. Those who will suffer loss will be the ones who play tricks. I believe common sense will finally win. And all those illegal limitations and policies that will hurt the development of the world economy will gradually dispel. We will normalize our relations with all cooperative partners, including the U.S. and countries that impose sanctions on us under the thumb of the U.S. By the way, as I said, those countries who followed America's actions have suffered loss themselves from the U.S. decision. I'm not taking pleasure in others' misfortunes, nor am I sneering. But it has been proven that these means are not at all potent. It will hurt everyone sooner or later, including those who carry them out. Above all, I hope our relations with Western countries can be normalized in some way.